What up, everybody? It's DC57 again, along with JJ3886 with me. How's it going, Jeff?
Hey, not bad. I'm just looking at these fine utensils here.
Fine utensils, yeah. So what I got for Jeff today is I've never actually done a specific video on the SMF. I did a comparison video and I featured it in an unboxing. But so today, I know a lot of people have asked me to do this also in the past to compare all three of them, and I just happen to have all three here. So I'd say, what better than to have Jeff also compare them with me, and just being Jeff's first time ever handling the SMF since he's handled the other two sizes already. So what we have here is the Strider PT, the Strider SNG with a double gunner grip, and the SMF on this side. This SMF is a earlier version since it's Paul Bow's heat treat signature on it, but essentially I'm assuming it's going to be about the same knife since I don't have too much experience with Striders. So, but today's video we're pretty much primarily focused on the SMF, saying this is Jeff's first time holding it. So go ahead, Jeff. Start playing with some of these.
I do like that. I don't know.
Oh, the flame titanium.
Yeah.
In fact, actually, Jeff, you hold it steady there. I'm gonna go just zoom in a little bit here. Let's see here. So you move it over just a little bit here. Oh, whoops. Okay, so if you hold it right there, Jeff. So you guys can see there, it is a flame titanium. So it has it's kind of nice, see, the other one is just the regular sterile here on the PT. Is just a sterile titanium. So let me zoom back out here.
And DC was telling me the Hinder lock stop actually has his name on it, and it's more metal versus the PT where it has kind of the
SMG.
Or SNG, I mean, has kind of that circular. I don't know what material that is. But
yeah, I think it's just DLC coating on the thing, and it's kind of like a dome shaped, hat kind of thing. Whereas this is just a flat, almost like a
bullet. Almost.
Yeah, like a bullet, basically. Yeah. Yeah. So what do you think about the size of the SMF? I think that's going to be the biggest question in everybody's minds here. Comparatively, probably specifically to the SNG being comfort and everything. A lot of handle room though, isn't it?
That's big.
It's huge. Well, you're on the you're on the secondary cutout.
Yeah, seriously.
Look how much is still left over. You can hold this like a sword if you wanted to.
Seriously, my hands are big, damn it.
that SMF totally just shrinks your hands.
Wow,
there.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it to be like this.
Here, try this one. There you go.
That's quite the difference.
Yeah, for me personally, I still like the SNG size. I like the SMF's big bulky footprint, but the SNG is like just the perfect one for me.
Nice double gunner grip.
Yeah.
And you'll see right there.
Yeah, too bad the thickness of the knife is not very accurate since the gunner grip is actually a little bit thinner than the regular Lego Strider. But I don't really have a SNG in that configuration, so.
Yeah.
I love that locking sound, yeah.
I like the size of the blade on this, but I think the handle could be shortened a little bit. Yeah.
But actually, if you put them if you go and put them together, like from one tip to the other tip, and you'll see just the difference in size there.
I guess it doesn't look.
Well, actually, if you move this lower to it, so it's kind of like
like that.
Yeah. Now you see it's what like a half an inch almost. Oh, yeah. Actually, it is. It's about half an inch shorter.
That's true.
It's funny because it's just a half an inch difference. If you pull out like the PT, you put it next to the SNG, you'll notice a massive difference, not just half an inch. So that's what it's like. Almost like like an inch basically in difference. Yeah. So.
I'm surprised how much difference that makes. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah. Well, like I say, if you want the ultimate reach, I mean, the SMF is good for that. But I think the blade may be a tiny bit thicker. I don't really remember.
It does look thicker though.
Yeah. I do like the blocky jimping though. What do you think about that? Although it's kind of smooth though. I don't really like that.
Yeah. It's a little smooth. I've always been a fan of the square jimping versus the fine cut though.
You know what the funny thing is? The jimping on the PT is actually sharper.
Is it really?
Yeah. Yeah. Pick it up. Yeah. Feel the jimping on the back.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because of the coating on these two blades, because this one's actually sort of slippery also, but there's no coating on that stonewash finish, so I don't know if that could attribute to the fact that it's a little bit sharper cut. But PT is great size actually. I feel.
I don't know if it's just the stonewash, but that blade is smooth.
Yeah, kind of silky smooth, isn't it? Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of the 154 CM Manix.
Oh yeah, exactly. Where dust just rolls off of it.
I didn't want to let it go because it was.
Might slip out of your hand, but I adjusted the pivot on this thing. The other two pivots have not been adjusted. So
this does feel a lot more exotic though. The
double gunner grip, yeah. I'm personally partial to the. I love the stonewash. I love the black blade. I'm not a huge fan of that tiger striping though.
No,
I know.
I'm not either.
I think one part of it is that I think it's been kind of played out a little bit on a lot of knives, and second of all, it's just too common. And that's just my own opinion, you know. So I'm a huge fan of the stonewash and black blade.
Yeah, I think if I got one of these, it'd be definitely the double gunner grip.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Without question.
Yeah.
It just feels way better.
Yeah, than the Lego one. Although I will say these are thicker though. Yeah, that thing is a lot thicker.
Oh yeah, that shut me up.
Yeah, because you know the double gunner grip is basically the CC version, but it's just pockmarked with the grip, the texture on there. That's all it is. So. But I do love that lockup sound on the SMF though. Just when that thing locks up, you know you're dealing with a big ass knife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Engages very nicely on the blade too.
Yeah. Now the one thing about these striders, they're not exactly extremely sharp, and but I mean, with a knife this thick, you wouldn't really expect it to be very sharp. I mean, I wouldn't really expect to be shaving through paper or anything like that, but I expect it to be hacking at something.
Well, it's decent. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it catches a little bit.
Yeah, there you go.
Like that.
I mean,
if you draw the blade towards you a little bit while you're cutting down, it will.
But not straight, right?
No, it won't. Yeah. So I mean, try with the other two knives if you want. Yeah, definitely. Because these three knives have not been reused either, so it's you'll know they're just. And this one was sent back for spot treatment actually at Strider before I bought it. So these two are brand new from factory.
Now, do you remember why they put the indent on the outside? I heard it was for strength reasons.
You know, I haven't heard one way or another. I'm sure it's for some reason. You know, for me personally, it's an aesthetic thing, but I don't really think it makes a huge difference. I'm sure there's some little minute difference to it, but I don't really think it makes a huge difference.
So here, that's kind of where the it's not too bad.
Yeah, well, that's factory edge. That thing's never really cut anything.
I hear that's kind of where the strength of the frame lock really lies. Yeah. Is that indent. Yeah.
Well, if you think about it, if you have it on the inside, that means when you're bending it, the solid part here is actually stretching. You know, where if you have it on the inside, you know, where you're bending it the opposite direction with the indent on the inside, then you know it's stretching.
It kind of
I guess I don't know.
So if you have it on the outside, you have more force. To go like that, so it's less likely to fold. Whereas if it's on the inside,
you could bend it out more because there's less material behind it. But I don't know. I guess. I really don't know the real answer. I'm sure, but I have a feeling somebody's going to write the answer in our comments here.
But I mean, like, who's going to force it really that hard, you know?
No, I mean, if you're going to force it that hard, I mean, literally, if you're really going to just bend it out, it doesn't matter where the indent is going to be on the inside or the outside, you know what I mean? It's just going to, See, that one's less sharp. Yeah.
If you want, you can always touch it up here, too.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what the angles are for Striders though, so...
No worries. You know, like I said, these are not user knives. They're just collectible knives for me. I can almost feel somebody screaming at me right now. Yeah. So yeah. So what do you think? I mean, I know we discussed pricing about these because and everybody here who has actually followed me on my videos know what my opinion on Striders are. You know, I think they're great knives. I think they're nice, but they are not bang for your buck. Absolutely not. This little one over here, this is a stock production Strider that costs you $300 a pop. No, it's not custom. There's nothing special about it, you know. It's just your regular production Strider. So you got $300. This double gunner grip is $475, and this thing brand new, I gotta think it's probably like 5 something, right, or 500, right? I didn't get it for that price, but you know, I got it used secondhand. But yeah, 5 something. So I mean, how do you feel about this, Jeff?
I really hate to say it. I mean, since I do love like the double gunner grip, but I think it's more like I guess if you want to classify it in a metaphor, it's like a Mercedes. You know, it looks really great and stuff, but the resale value really plummets after you get it.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. Completely agree with you on that. You know, especially even though this knife has never been used, I bet you I won't be able to fetch $475 for it. You know what I mean? Yeah. There's no way. You know, it's like driving a car off a lot. But I don't know. But feeling wise, they're great feeling knives. I honestly think they are, and I honestly think that their claims that they're really hard used knives really do fit, because they do feel like they can be used very hard. You know, now I haven't yet done it though. Jeff, if you want, you can borrow one of these knives and do your little no, cut test on it. Right. But really, I like them, but I don't $500 like them or $300 like them. You know what I mean? It's just not that.
We'd rather get your Sebenza for that money, right?
Well, exactly, because between the regular, like for the same price as like the Strider SMG, you can get a large Sebenza, really. Hmm? You know, so I don't know. I'd much rather have a Sebenza. But again, this is just one person's opinion, two people's opinion. You know what I mean? You guys out there, this is a nothing. We're not trying to be smart or not trying to, insult you guys. You know, you guys do what you like. But for us,
all personal preference.
Yeah, all personal preference. And to me, Striders just aren't really that worth that money. You know what I mean? So I mean, for $500, I expect it to be custom, one of a kind, or something limited production, something like that. So, well, I think that wraps it up, Jeff. What do you think?
Yeah, sounds pretty good for this segment.
Yeah. All right. Well, don't worry, guys. We'll be back with some more videos. I know you guys have brought back a lot of positive feedback to both of us, saying that you want us to do more collaborative videos. So that's what we're going to do. So I got a bunch of time off. I'm just going to visit Jeff periodically. We're going to make some more vids. So, all right. Well, this is DC57 signing off. Jeff Juice 3886. All right. We'll see you guys later.
Yeah. Later, guys.